This right here. All right, guys. Ah, man, I hit the button too soon. But we're opening up all the extra cards that we get here. Hulk, always angry from the new set that came out. This is the Marvel environment. Trample. What up, JP? How you doing? I'm gonna be focusing a lot on the cards here, guys. So it's probably gonna be a boring show for some of you, unless you nerd out on comic books or you like the Marvel universe and or Magic the Gathering. So we got Thor. Like I say, we got a full play set of Hulk, always angry. Got a full play set of Thor, Guardian of Midgard. Flying, whenever source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you may exile that many cards from the top of your library. You may play those cards this turn. Whenever he enters, destroy all artifacts. Hulk attacks each combat if able. That's kind of funny. He's kind of like a barbarian, right? 3 out of 3. You have my attention. 3 out of 3. All right, cool. All right. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure I got comments over here so I can watch. Pretty excited about this. Had a lot of fun. Wife and I played basically like a sealed. Wait, is this not? Where is this going? Is this which channel is this on? Is this on Subpar Gaming? How come I'm not seeing this? Well, that's kind of weird. This is on Subpar. Okay, perfect, actually. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Good, good, good. I was a little worried that it might be on the other one. That is perfect. Perfectamente. All right, let me go Subpar. All right, volume is down. All messages. Hitting that like button. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Okay. Perfect. All right, cool. So then I can get rid of this, and I can get rid of the layout. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oh no, I was going to read the rest of the cards. Our defeat, destroy target creature, surveil 1. We got Captain America, Living Legend. He's a 3/4 vigilance. Whenever a creature you control becomes tapped during your turn, if it's the first time that creature has become tapped this turn, untap it. I'm probably going to be making a Captain America deck, actually. This card, for some reason, really speaks to me. Then we got Hulk, Gamma, Goliath. Here you go, JP. This should be right up your alley. Oh, I got to get some coffee in me. I'm already yawning. Been looking forward to this. 6/5, Reach Trample. Power up abilities of other creatures you control cost 3 less to activate power up. Okay, of other creatures. Put 5. Oh, wow. 5 on that person. Wow. Then we got Ant-Man's Army. When this creature enters, create a food token or a treasure token. And then we have Burrow Backup. Create 2/3/2 white hero creature tokens with vigilance. And it also has basic land cycling. So you don't even have to have this in like a deck that has white in it at all. And and we get 9 of these? Why 9? That's interesting. We get 10,000 experience. We get 20 playing. I got to start using these. Oh, I like this. Oh, yeah. We're going to be using that. I definitely want to set that as default. Captain America's Heater Shield. Yeah, we got 3 seal tokens, 4 draft tokens. All right, more. All right. Nick Cage. Or not Nick Cage. Yeah, it's Nick Cage, right? And we got all the packs here. We're going to set this to default as well. I don't know if that's set or not. All right, so we got Thanos, the Mad Titan. So there's Thanos. Death Link, Death Touch, Life Link, power up for all 5 colors. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on Thanos. Choose. Oh, hold on. I gotta get some music going here. All right. Choose. Choose odd or even. Destroy each other creature with mana value of the chosen quality. Alright, so Death Touch, Life Link, power up. Okay. Put 2 counters on it, and then choose odd or even. Destroy each other creature with the mana value of the chosen quality. Okay. So anything that has odd or even, so that would be an odd mana cost right there for 3. Okay. And then we have Captain America Super Soldier. First strike is 3/2 first strike. Captain America enters with a shield counter on him. As long as Captain America has a shield counter on him, you and other heroes you control have hexproof. Oh, nice. Then we have Tony Stark. Tap R1 and then tap. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. And then for 6 mana, I can transform Tony Stark, activate only as a sorcery. Turns into a 5/5. I don't know if I like that art there. It's weird. What the hell even is that art? Turns into a 5/5 flying haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may put an artifact card from your hand. Let me make this. Artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. If it's in equipment, attach it to the invincible Iron Man. Oh. Interesting. Then we got another Thanos, another one of those. That's the that's the one that moves. Okay, so you got the regular one and then this. So that way we'll have 2 copies of that. Oh, what the hell happened there? Okay, here we go. Another Tony Stark. All right, and then you can claim your 3 boosters, free boosters. Marvel superheroes are here. And then here's all the lands that come with it that are free. Oh, I'm happy that they're not here. Personally, I'm okay with it. So we got mastery here, right? Oh, this is so cool. All right. So it looks like we got 9 of these. So we got 9 of these. That's interesting. Oh, there's Squirrel Girl. Definitely I pick her up. That card looks freaking awesome, by the way. I'm gonna definitely get all the card sleeves here. There's the Kingpin. There's that She-Hulk, I guess. What is this one? Is this like female Iron Man or something? Iron Heart. Clever Champion Sleeve. Interesting. We got Captain Marvel. I have gotten used to them, unfortunately. Well, as long as you're, as long as they're not bothering you too much. So what do we have in the store? This is my free-to-play account, so I probably won't be picking up any. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I love that sleeve. That sleeve looks cool. And then there's a new avatar going with it. Let's see what else is. Okay. Packs. Well, we have these packs, so I'm going to go ahead and open all. Let's go ahead and reveal everything. Jennifer Walters. Your opponent can't cast spells this turn. I can transform Jennifer Walters, activate only as a sorcery. So Jennifer Walters becomes, I guess, She-Hulk. The sensational She-Hulk. Reach, trample. Your opponents can't cast spells this turn. gotta respond to something real quick. All right. So let's see. Sozin's comment. Bruce Banner. Earth's mightiest heroes. Come here, Finny. Teamwork 5. Reveal the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. This spell was cast using Teamwork. Put any number of creature cards among them onto the battlefield instead. Put the rest into your graveyard. Miss Marvel. Mala Khan. Let's see. Vigilance Reach. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card until the end of turn. She gains power equal. That card's going to get a lot of use, I think. I got a deck for that right now, actually. Then we got Absorbing Man. I actually had this in my sealed tournament deck that I did. Yeah. All right, let's go. So we got Doom Reigns Supreme. Whenever a villain you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 5th plan counter is on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, target opponent exiles the top 5 cards of the library. You may cast up to 2 spells from among those cards exiled without paying their mana cost. My goodness. That seems really good. Training Compound. This is a green-red. Activate only if land entered this turn or if you control a basic land. Interesting. What's up, Mr. Mimsy? I'm guessing you're not getting my alerts at all. Ooh. Unless you know that we're a pre-improvised capstone. Discover 22 new decks using this card. Interesting. Ooh, there we go. Cloak and Dagger, dude. I used to love Cloak and Dagger. That was one of my favorite comic books when I was growing up. Death Touch, Lifelink. When Cloak and Dagger enter, choose target opponent and up to 1 target creature they control. Come here, Finny. They reveal their hand. You may exile a non-land card from their hand or the chosen creature until Cloak and Dagger leaves the battlefield. Alright. And then we got the Wondrous Wasp. Flying Flash. Wasp Sting. When the Wondrous Wasp enters, tap up to 1 target creature. It loses all abilities as long as the Wondrous Wasp remains on the battlefield. Huh. That's a nice little sting. And we got Nick Fury. That's who that was. It was Nick Fury. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Legendary creature, human spy hero, power up. Put 2 counters on Nick Fury. Then look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a hero, equipment, or vehicle card from among them onto the battlefield. If it is double-faced card, you may transform it. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. We're geeking out on some Marvel new expansion stuff, Mimsy. Just hot and sweaty, huh? I gotta have a breeze on me, dude. Otherwise, it's murderous. Super Scroll. Okay, flying. Okay, wow. This guy's all the colors except for red. Create a wall token with Defender. Gets +4/+4 to the next turn. Deals 4 damage to target creature or target player draws cards. Ooh, nice. Then we have Wolverine Fierce Fighter. Haste. When Wolverine enters, he fights up to 1 other target creature. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt but all other damage already dealt to him is healed. So that's an interesting mechanic. Then we got the Mighty Thor, Jane Foster. So I guess there's a female Thor. Interesting. What's up, Yoda? How you doing? We're nerding out with some comic book stuff here on the Marvel Universe of Magic the Gathering. Flying, when the Mighty Thor attacks, exile up to one target non-token artifact or creature, then return that card to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Whenever an equipment you control enters, draw a card. There are equipments that when they enter, you can attach them to something. So I'm guessing that might be, with the shield. Interesting. Heroic Feast. When this enchantment enters, create a food token. Whenever you gain life, choose up to that many target creatures you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on each. We get another Cloak and Dagger. I'm liking it. I'll let him know, no rush. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Oops. All right. Let me go ahead and let me send this real quick. I got to email someone right fast and in a hurry. By the way, big shout out. Steve's case was dismissed. Why does it say I only have 2 people in the chat? That doesn't seem right. Steve's case was dismissed this morning, just so you know. Hold on, guys. I gotta do. There it is. Okay. That's loading up. I wasn't sure if I could talk about it, so I didn't ask. Yeah, you can talk about Finkel's case. Why wouldn't you be? Yeah, of course you can. Congratulations to Steve. All right, so we got hold on. Construct of a cosmic cube. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace and put a plan counter on this enchantment. Whenever the 7th plan counter is put on this, sacrifice it. When you do, you control target opponent's next turn. Lots of evil plans, it looks like. Then we got the Gathering Place, which is the rare green-white card. Then we have the Arc Reactor, which is a way to kind of get mana and stuff like that. I think he's busy telling some folks. There we go. There's the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I think this is my wife's favorite card right here. We're gonna have to get her a Squirrel Girl deck or something. Probably going. Do you like squirrels? Whenever the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl enters or attacks, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. I love squirrels. I love turtles. Or you can crank it and create X11 green squirrel creature tokens, where X is the number of squirrels you control. I think there's definitely going to be some squirrel decks coming out. Then we have Vision Quest. It's a sorcery. Search your library and or graveyard for an artifact creature card with mana value X or less and put it onto the battlefield with X. Let's see. X is a greater if it gains haste until the end of turn if you shuffle your library. Hold on, let me share this real quick with somebody. All right, just letting them know, no rush. All right, here we go. And we have the Ruinous Wrecking Crew. Let's see, it's a 2/2. All right, Ruinous Wreck enters with X +1/+1 counter. See, here's where you do algebra, and you got to be a math American. When it enters, choose up to X. You can discard a card, then draw a card. Target opponent loses 2 life. Destroy target token, or each player sacrifice a creature of their choice. I could see this getting bounced to your hand and used over and over again for increasing effect. Super Serum Soldier. This is pretty good. My wife used this one against me, and we did a little sealed deck. We had a little sealed deck fun. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+3 as first strike and vigilance. It is a legendary soldier in addition to its other types. Whenever enchanted creature attacks or blocks, attach any number of target equipment you control to it. So we already have that. Oh, here we go. We got a flying car. That's a good looking car too. Kind of looks like an old Corvette. Flash flying. Whenever this vehicle enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Hi, Finny. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, so whenever this exile 1 target creature you control. Okay, so that's good. A little bounce card. I need to drink this coffee faster, man. I'm still tired. There's another Wondrous Wasp. Then we got Captain America's Shield. Indestructible. Equipped creature gets +0/+8 and has vigilance. Oh, this is definitely going to go into my Tree Folk deck. Tribal. Whenever it attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Nice. There's another shield flying car. Then we have Winter Soldier, Icy Assassin. So it's a human assassin villain. Vigilance Menace. It gets +2 for each equipment attached to it. Ooh. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on him. Then you may attach an equipment you control to him. Okay. All right. Well, let's open up some more of these. Yes, I need lots of coffee. Lots and lots and lots of coffee. All right. So there's going to be a lot of cards I haven't seen, guys. So we're going to reveal them little by little here. All right, guys. We got Dr. Doom. When Dr. Doom enters, it's 6 mana, 2 black or swamp pips. Is a legendary creature, human scientist villain. When Dr. Doom enters, create 2/3/3 colorless robot villain artifact creature tokens named Doombot. As long as you control an artifact creature or a plan, Dr. Doom has indestructible. At the beginning of your end step, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay. And we have Monica Rambu. So flying prowess, and you can transform Monica Rambo. Activate only as a sorcery. That was French. Turns into photon living light. Flying hexproof prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. I haven't heard of any of these heroes. Got another Thanos. We've seen that one. And we got Kingpin of Crime. So Kingpin of Crime is legendary creature, human villain. Extort. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2 life. If you do, until the end of turn, creatures you control with their toughness greater than their power assign combat damage equal to their toughness rather than their power. And we have the Winter Soldier. We already read that one. And we have Ironheart, Clever Champion. Oh, cutie patootie. Let's see. Improvise, flying, non-creature spells you cast have improvise. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we've seen that one. That's another Cloak and Dagger. Secret Invasion. This is an enchantment aura, so it goes on a creature. For 2 blue and 1 colorless. Enchant creature you control. When this aura enters, exile up to 1 target. One target creature other than the enchanted creature until this aura leaves the battlefield. Enchanted creature becomes a copy of that creature until this aura leaves the battlefield. Enchant creature has ward 2. That's pretty cool. And we have the Sentry Golden Guardian. Okay. Legendary creature, human hero, 5/5, flying, vigilance, indestructible. When it enters, target opponent creates the Void, a legendary black horror villain creature token with flying, indestructible, and the Void attacks each turn if able to. Okay. Interesting. So kind of like opposite, right? Opposites attack. What am I missing here? There we go. And we have Atuma, Atlantean Warlord. Other Morphorik you control get +1/+. So it's a Morphorik Lord. This one's Bullseye, Death Dealer. Really good art. Really enjoying the art on this one. What's up, GJM? Yep. The case against Steve was dismissed. It was dismissed. When Bullseye enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. When you do, Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. 3 and then tap, sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. Alright, then we got Thor Odinson. Flying, vigilance, prowess, and prowess. So he's got double prowess. Interesting. Okay. Then we have Viv Vision. She is a teen synthezoid, flying artifact creature, robot hero, flying, cybernetic senses. Whenever Viv Vision attacks, draw a card if her power is 4 or greater. Okay, or you can power up for 7. Oh, I had this card. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on. Alright. And why is it a good day, GGM? Is it a good day because there's been yet another victory? Another victory in the battle against evil? Is it a good day for other reasons, GJM? There's a lot of cope going on, by the way. Whole lot of cope going on. Hellcat Undying Vigilante. It is a legendary creature, human hero. Haste. Good always wins. I hope. Yeah, it always does. Good will always have the victory in the end. Haste. When Hellcat dies, return her to the battlefield under her owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on her. She loses all abilities and gains haste. Huh. Interesting. So just keeps coming back. interesting. Comes back as a 3/3 each time. Luke Cage, Power Man. Unbreakable skin. When Luke Cage attacks alone, he gets +2/+0 and gains indestructible. So he's a 2/5. That's pretty stout. Patriot, Shield Wielder. That is a legendary creature, human hero. Another target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains hexproof until the end of the turn. That could be very handy. Probably be a good draft card. Then we have Team Tactics. Teamwork 1. Looks like it's Hawkeye shooting Ant-Man, it looks like. Target creature gains double strike until the end of turn. If this spell was cast using Teamwork, that creature also gains trample until the end of turn. Then we have Death to Our Enemies. Enchantment plan. This one's the red plan. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 4th plan counter is put onto this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, it deals 7 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Ooh, can also be all of it to face. Kid Loki. Each creature you control that you've put 1 or more +1 has hexproof. Whenever you draw your 2nd card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on. Okay. I think Simic's going to be really powerful. Another Falcon, Winged Wonder. This one's flying. Avian Telepathy. When Falcon enters, create a red wing, a legendary 1/1 Bluebird Scout creature token with flying, and whenever it attacks, surveil 1. What are we growling about? Are you... Ben, leave him alone. Stop messing with him. He's trying to sleep. Swordman, Sharp Scoundrel. Whenever another villain you control enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to target creature you control. Whenever an equipped creature you control attacks, it connives. And then we have Captain Mar-Vell, Spaceborne, the Kree Soldier Hero. Flying, Vigilance, Cosmic Awareness. As long as an opponent has cast a spell this turn, you may cast spells as though they had flash. Guess I'll be on it today. Titania. Let's see, human villain, Rugged Rumbler. Let's see, legendary creature, human villain, 5/5 as additional for only 3 mana. As additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card or pay 2 additional. So it could be up to 5 mana. Still good for a 5/5 uncommon. Ward is discard a card or pay 2 extra. That ain't bad at all either. Then we have Spider-Man to the rescue. Actually, I probably should move this over here, I guess, huh? Spider-Man to the rescue. Flash. Vigilance, Reach, no one dies. When my wife misplayed this one, actually. She could have saved her character. When Spider-Man enters, you may tap him. When you do, another target non-attacking creature you control gains indestructible until the end of turn. So it has to be non-attacking. So you can cast this, tap it, make something indestructible till the end of turn, or you can do it after combat in response to direct damage or something like that. That's cool. All right, this one's got the Pet Avengers. Reach, power up. All right, yep. Create a little thing there. Shield Spy Kit. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, and whenever it attacks alone, untap it and scry 1. That'd probably go really well on some of the creatures in these. Then we got the Kree Commandos. So I guess Kree Soldier Villain. So I guess Kree's a light, or what do you call it? Like a class or something. Flying Vigilance Prowess. That's a 2/1. That ain't bad. We have Agent of Atlas. Prowess 2/2 for 2. Again, not horrible. Hydra Infiltration. When this enchantment enters, target opponent discards 2 cards. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 Then we got Herbie, Scout Unit. Flying, when this creature enters, draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. It's a pretty good card. This is going to be a pretty highly drafted common, I think. Then we got the Surveillance Room. That's really good for multicolor decks. You can pay 1 mana for any color. Then we got Crimson Operative. Dude, why are my toes freaking cold? That's so weird. Prowess. Whenever this creature enters, exile the top card of your library until the end of your turn. You may play that card. Okay. Undercover Scroll. As long as there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard, this creature gets +2/+2, and it has all creature types. Or you can tap it for 1 mana of any color. So it's a nice little mana geek, they call them. Shield Deployment Drone. Flying. It's a 2/2 flying. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white soldier token. What's up, Jessica? It's good to see you. By the way, good news. Steve had his case dismissed against him. The vexatious, frivolous case against him was dismissed. We got Wakanda Royal Guard. That's a 4/4 for 5 vigilance. Whenever this enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That creature is another hero, put 2 +1/+1 counters on its head. So this can be like a 6/6 vigilant for 5 mana. That's pretty dang awesome. Man, I gotta stop yawning. Holy crap, I can't stop yawning. We got a Kree Sentinel. So this one's got basic land cycling, so it can be any color land. It's got 5/5 reach for 5. That's pretty fantastic, actually. Then we got the Trickster's Stratagem. The owner of target creature an opponent controls puts it into their library second from the top or on the bottom, then up to 1 target creature you control connives. And we have Frozen in Ice. I really do love this card, actually. This is part of the story of Rogers, where he was frozen and they unthawed him. And enchant creature. When the aura enters, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and can't become untapped. And is that Flash? No, it's not Flash, but that's a good card, actually. Then we got Kunlun Warrior. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. Come here, buddy. If you do, draw a card. Come here, Finn. Good boy. Thanks for the cuddle, buddy. I'm gonna turn this heat down, though. I want that cookie, buddy. Little buddy. So it's a 2/2 for 2. You may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card if you do draw a card. Okay. Good hand cycling. Yep, it is great news. So we got Trickster Stratagem. Hero in Training. When this creature enters, draw a card. If you control another hero, you gain 2 life. Okay. Hour of Defeat. Okay, we saw that one already. Vision of Love. You may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card if you do draw 2 cards. Nice. That's kind of nice. We already saw that one. We got Red Room Recruit. Red Room. That kind of sounds like Red Room. It's a human spy villain, 1/2 for 2. When this creature enters, it connives. So it could be like a 2/3 for 2 mana. That ain't bad. It's actually pretty good. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Until the end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with a base power and toughness of 4/4 and gains flying. Draw a card. Okay. We got Ant-Man's Army. When this enters, create a food token or a treasure token. Widow's Bite. Teamwork 3, choose one. If the spell was cast using Teamwork, choose both instead. Target creature gains Death Touch until the end of turn, or target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. And we got giant size flying ant, flash flying. When this creature enters, choose one. Tap target non-land permanent, untap target non-land permanent. Okay. We got super speed. Flash enchant creature. When this enters, he gets +1 and has haste. And first strike. Till the end of turn. Okay. Murdoch's Crusade. So this would be Daredevil. For those that don't know, his real name is Murdoch. Teamwork 4, choose one. If the spell was cast using Teamwork, choose both instead. You can do Street Justice, exile target creature with toughness of 4 or greater. Or Legal Justice, exile target enchantment with mana value of 4 or greater. Okay, we've seen that one, Yep, okay, I think we've seen pretty much, super strength. 5 mana, enchantment or enchanted creature gets +4/+4 and has trample and ward 1. That seems a little expensive. I don't think I'll be rolling with that for a draft or anything like that, but we'll see. And Raft Security Officer may come in handy. That might be a good stall card for white. And then we got Web Up. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Okay. And then we got Rapid Rescue. Mill 2 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the milled cards in your hand. You gain 2 life. That's a good way to kind of emergency gain some life there, I guess, and maybe get a card that you might need. Bold Biochemist. So you can power it up and draw 2 cards. Okay. Then we got Panther Pounce. Target player investigates. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains flying until the end of the turn. Untap it. Okay. All right, let's open the next 10. All right, what do we got here? Cosmic Cube. It's 5 mana. It's got ward 2. Whenever you attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them with mana value less than or equal to the greatest power among attacking creatures you control, without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of the library at random. All right, we got this mythic rare, Madak. All right. Legendary artifact creature villain. Flying lifelink. So it's a 5 mana flying 2/2 lifelink. Seems expensive for a 2/2 flyer with lifelink, but it must do some really cool stuff. So we got Mental Organism. It can pay 3 life, and Madak Knives activate only during your turn. So it kind of gets life back, which, okay. Designed only for killing. Creatures your opponent control gets -1/-1. So when does design only for killing? Oh, okay. So like that permanently stays into effect. Holy crap. That's really good against we need. Oh, cool. Guys, we got some special art right here. We got a special art card. Harbinger of the Sea. It's a 2/2. Let's see if there's a simplified version. Is this something else? Come on, get out of the way, dude. Dang it. Let's see. It's a Merfolk Wizard, non-basic lands or islands. Okay, so this must be like one of the special cards that you can get. There's another Thanos. We've seen that. Vision. We've seen that one. We got Origins of the Avengers. This card's really good. You think you're gonna see this in a lot of like weenie kind of decks. So you can scry 2, so this is a good way for you to get more sagas and more heroes. They appear to have stolen my image. Yes, you didn't know that? Yeah, I told you about that. I thought I did anyway. I thought I let you know that. They're spurging right now on another channel, so it's all right. It is what it is. Let's see. Scry 2. I believe they are anyway. I know Stone Vet was doing a stream earlier. You may put a hero creature card with mana value 3 or less from your hand onto the battlefield if you don't draw a card. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. It's pretty good. All right, so we got this Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I had this one on my sealed event too. Whenever you draw your second card each turn until the end of turn, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur base power and toughness become 6/6 and they gain trample. And whenever an artifact you control enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then we got the green-red land. Here we get another Squirrel Girl. Good, because I definitely want a play set of that. And we got Wolverine, Fierce Fighter. Not sure how I feel about Wolverine. I do like the Mrs. Marvel card, though. And again, a lot of these are legendaries, so you don't want to draft too many of these because you can only have one legendary out. One of a particular legendary out at a time. Okoyo Dora Malaji Leader. Enters, create 2 white soldier tokens, so 3/2 otherwise. Then we got Moonstone, Harsh Mistress. So this is a human doctor villain, legendary creature, 2/4 flying. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. If you do, until the end of the turn, you may play that card. Okay. And we have Human Torch Johnny Storm, 2/2 flying. Whenever you draw a card, if you control another hero, Human Torch deals 1 damage to target opponent power up for 7 mana, one of which has to be red. Put 3 +1/+1 counters. So you can become a 5/5 for 7 mana. Which is all right. We got 2 of these. So we got Killmonger, Scourge of Wakanda. When Killmonger enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls. As long as there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard, he gets +2/+1. So definitely graveyard matters. We got Red Hulk. There you go. We got a new one for you there, JP. Red Hulk. Reach and Trample, 6/7. Looks like a lot of stuff has reach, which is kind of cool because like a lot of the heroes have the ability to attack a lot of the flying heroes. You know, it is kind of interesting. Enrage. Whenever Red Hulk is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on him. When you do it, he deals damage equal to the number of +1/+1 counters them to any other target. Wow, that's pretty powerful for an uncommon. How dare they steal Mimsy's image, right? We got the Night Nurse, Healer of Heroes. So a human doctor hero, legendary creature, flash lifelink. When she enters, choose target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn, return it to your hand. Oh, cool. And we got Hulking Burgeoning Bruiser. So it's a 2/3 vigilance. Whenever another creature you control enters, if it has greater power or toughness than Hulking, you put a +1/+1 counter. Okay, so that one kind of builds itself up. Got the Punishing Punch. This spell costs 2 less to cast if there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard. So this is Graveyard Matters. Target creature you control deals damage equal to twice its power to target creature opponent controls. This card's actually, I think, is going to see some play. Intangibility, meaning ghost can't be blocked. So flash. Okay. Then we got Restorative Technique. Target player gains 2 life, then searches their library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffles, puts a +1/+1 counter up to 1 target creature. And we got Blazing Crescendo. Target creature puts +3/+1 Gets +3/+1 until the end of turn. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Okay. And we have Atlantis attacks. You can do a teamwork where you can get both effects. Okay, I'm gonna read some of these because I'm gonna be drafting here pretty soon. So I kind of want to pay attention. It's gonna be boring for a lot of you guys because I'm gonna be really focusing on my cards and stuff and on the game that I'm doing. So I won't be able to be super chitty chatty. Flying when this creature enters. So, and I get it. This probably isn't a lot of your guys' groove. I'm not offended if you guys are gonna head out. It doesn't bother me at all. I get it. But I hope, hey, if you're a Magic player and you do like this stuff, say hi in the chat. I'd like to say hi to you. I like to welcome you in. We got Hawkeye's Bow. So +1 on reach whenever it becomes tap. Mr. Mimsy says, I know JP, getting this buff takes a lot of work. Yes, we're all becoming legends, guys, in these people's minds. We got Depower. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature, so it gets -4 to its power till the end of turn. And then you get to draw a card too. Brave Brawler. Okay, we got it. This one's Mr. Mimsy. We're gonna call this one Mr. Mimsy. Brave Brawler. So 2/1 is a human warrior hero. He's a 2/1 with lifelink. You can power him up, put 2 +1/+1 counters on him. But look at it. He's a ginger with a beard. He's a ginger beard. We got Aerial Doombot. So flying, and you can power this up. That's pretty powerful late game. Decoy Deploy. Choose one or both. This is an instant for 2 mana. Return target villain card from your graveyard to your hand, or return target hero card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so that's useful for both. Another Power Broker. This one's actually really good with certain cards with the counter, with the +1 counter decks and stuff. Had good effect with Mr. Hyde. There's Jekyll and Hyde, like a Mr. Hyde card in here, which is kind of cool on your upkeep. You can either put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, or you can remove one and draw a card. So this will put it right back on again. Hydra Assault Robot. Whenever another villain or artifact you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. Then we got Ultron Drone. Power up 6, put 2 +1 counters on it. Create a 2/2 colorless token. The Ginger Gene is actually a mutation. I'm a real life X-Men, so that's what I'm hearing. We have an AIM Scientist. When this creature enters, it connives and has basic land cycling. Okay, cool. Oh, hold on. Oh, being attacked. Huh. Wow. On your mother Meadows. Yeah, should I tell these people to stop contacting me too, or I kind of like having their I like having these little conversations that I can put all over the internet eventually. So be careful if you send me some shit and you end up being a duplicitous type 1H. You will get exposed. Eventually you will be exposed. Alright, let's see. We say the nay. Teamwork, counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. Counter that spell unless it's paid 4 instead if the teamwork was used. Another Decoy Ploy. Volcanic Villain. Okay. Stolen Stark Tech. Flash. When this equipment enters attached to a target creature control, this creature gains indestructible until the end of the turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. I could see that having some use. Oh wow, we got a dinosaur. That's weird. Savage Land Dinosaur. Trample, basic land cycling. Futuristic Forge artifact. Yeah, this one's actually really cool. I think this is going to get a lot of play in limited. And there's good old cute little Herbie. Oh, Herbie, he's so cute. All the girls are going to gush for that. I guarantee it. All right, let's continue. Let's open up 10 more. See if we get any new cards. All right, what do we got here? Ultron, Artificial Malevolence. Legendary artifact creature, a robot villain. Whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, you may pay 2. If you do, create a token that is a copy of it. If the token isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/2 robot villain creature in addition to its other types. All right, yeah, looks like we got a wild card for Mythic. So for rare, we got Agent Phil Coulson. Vigilance, can tap to put a +1/+1 counter on each other hero you control. Wow, it's got vigilance. You can attack with it, everything, and then tap it as it's attacking. That's nice. Before the end of the turn. We got the blue, white, rare land. Good. Super Scroll. We already read that one. Then we have Sentry. Okay. Castle Doom. All right. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell. Right. And then for 3 and tap, sacrifice an artifact. Create a 3/3 colorless robot villain artifact creature named Doombot. Activate only as a sorcery. Cool. And we have Thunderbolt's Conspiracy. It's an enchantment. Whenever a villain you control dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a finality counter on it. That creature is a hero in addition to its other types. Interesting. And we got a rare. Okay. And then we got Quicksilver Brash Blur. We're at 24.1% of the collection we've collected so far. So if Quicksilver for 1 red mana, and it's a 1/1. If Quicksilver Blur is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Oh, wow. That's freaking cool. Haste. Power up for 5 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains Devil Strike counter on it. Okay, cool. We got Wiccan Rising Magician. It's a 4/4 flying mutant warlock hero. Uncommon. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile another target non-token permanent. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Then we got Madame Masque. When Madame Masque enters, she connives. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/1 black villain. Yeah, that can get out of hand real quick, I think. Then we got a super villain. What's up, Steve? The dogs were so good during court, taking them out for ice cream and burgers. Yep, you're gonna get your burger that you're craving, huh? We got super villain lockup. This thing's got like a cool little like color on the little glowy thing that moves. That's kind of cool. Flash. When this enchantment enters, exile target tapped creature an opponent controls until this leaves. Okay, cool. I wonder if they all do that. Do they all move? I don't think they all move. Yeah, they all kind of do something. Okay, cool. Hex Magic. By the way, congratulations to Steve. We've said it a few times. He's here now if you want to say congrats on having your case dismissed and enjoy your celebration. Hex Magic. For 3 mana, one of which has to be red. Exile all the cards from your hand, then draw that many cards until the end of your next turn. You may play cards exiled this way. That's actually a really good card, especially if you're holding a bunch of land. There was never any doubt. That's cool. Yep. Let's see. Iron Man, Master of Machines. That's cool. Flying Vigilance. Iron Man gets +1/+1 for each other artifact you control. Whenever Iron Man attacks, if an artifact enters the battlefield under your controller's turn, draw a card. That's pretty cool. Avengers Tower. Let's see, we're going to add one colorless or add one mana of any color. Spend this only to cast heroes. Activate. Okay. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a hero from among them. Put it in your hand. The rest at the bottom of the library. Yep. Some congratulations going out to Steve. We got White Tiger, Ava Ayala. This is the, by the way, this is the Marvel kind of expansion for Magic the Gathering. I don't know if Steve... Big yawn. I don't know if Steve collected comic books or used to enjoy comic books when he was younger like I did. He's a little bit older than me. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I felt like the judge had to muster all his professionalism so as to not laugh directly at the petitioner. Okay. That sounds like good news. Let's see. Power up. Okay, White Cat God. Okay, that's where the Cat God comes in. We got a Truck Toss. I think that's going to get a lot of use. That's another Madam. Okay, and I love the art on this. Look, check out that art, dude. I just love the color palette of that. Well done, man. Well done. Tigra, Feline Fury. It is a cat-human hero. Flash Trample. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. That is definitely going to get a lot of play, I think. We got Madam Hydra. Like, those hips don't lie. She's got some Shakira going on there. It is pretty comical. Speaking of comics, whenever you cast a villain spell, create a 2. This card actually does a lot of work. This is a really good card to have. I think there's going to be a lot of villain decks. Let's see. We got Colleen Wing, Street Samurai. Oh, we got a new samurai character. Whenever you cast a spell that targets creature control, put a +1/+1 counter on Colleen. All right, hold on. So I got some interesting communication from good old Anya Meadows. So she's doing some heavy lifting for somebody that I believe her family still owes $10,000 to. I don't think they paid that debt off. I would like to see proof that they paid it off. Otherwise, I still think, in my opinion, I think JJ Scarborough straight up gave $10,000 like he said he would for Billy Meadows' lawyer. And you know, 100%, I believe it. But I guess that was a gift. That was a gift. All the other people that he was going to help with lawfare, with lawyer cost, it was all no expectation that it was going to get paid back. It was to hurt his opponent. But with me, his good, close, personal friend, it was never a gift. It was always a loan, guys. Even though he scoffed at the thought of me paying it back, but I insist on paying it back. I insisted on paying it back, and to this day, I still insist on paying it back. So just send me your Venmo information, JJ. Actually, you know what? Don't send me your Venmo information. I'm going to send this certified mail. I'll send it certified. We'll make sure that there's a proper paper trail. And as you said, not for me to not contact you anymore, JJ Scarborough, I'll make sure that I have an intermediary be the one that presents the check to you. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to consult. I'll have to consult some. I'm hearing that Stone Vet is target grifting veterans to get his THC drink thing going. Is he? No way. He wouldn't do that, would he? Would he do that? You wouldn't do that, would you, Stone Vet? No way. I don't believe it. That's got to be fake news. Crossbones, Malicious Mercenary, a legendary creature, human mercenary villain. He's got Death Touch. He's a 3/3 for 4. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Crossbones. He deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers only once. This could get out of hand, really. This could have some really good effect, I believe. All right. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I shall be back. Virtual return. I don't have my be right back thing, do I? Let me go text. Add existing. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Bust the nut and booty sweat. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I guess my wife is not feeling very well, so she came home early from work. I just wanted to check on my beloved. She had texted me that she was coming home, but I didn't see it because I was doing the live stream. Anyway, okay, let me get situated here. All right. All right. Oh, I do have the be right back right there. Okay, I can get rid of this one. All right. Cam up. All right, there we go. Another cool. I like the composition of this art. I don't know what it does, but 3 mana. It's flying 2/2. That is a mutant hero. When Justice enters, return up to 1 target non-token permanent to its owner's hand. So that's cool. So at least you can't like get rid of tokens and stuff. Whenever another non-land permanent you control is returned to its owner's hand, oh cool, so you can kind of get recursion with this and benefit from it. Get yourself a nice little 3/3 flyer. So we got a Crowd of True Believers. Awesome. Target creature you control that's attacking alone gets +1/+1 to the end of turn, and you gain 1 life. Nice. Serpent Specialist. All right, man, she's looking kind of smoking hot. She got those curves, got them curves. Death Touch and can power up. That's actually a really good card. That's going to see a lot of play, I think. Let's see. Machine Smith Automaton. It's artifact creature robot villain. That is whenever another artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. That could get pretty out of control. I thought I already had super strength, but I guess not. It's showing that that's a first for some reason. Then we got Lightning Strike. That's a reprint. That's kind of cool. They got Thor on that one. Ninja of the Hand. I love the art. Look at the symmetry of that art. That looks so freaking cool. So flipping cool. I love it. It's got Death Touch, 2/2 for 3, power up for 5 mana. Each opponent discards card and put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. So that's got some mid-game potentiality there. We got Helicarrier Strike. Teamwork 2. Helicarrier deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If the spell was cast using Teamwork, it deals 4 damage to that creature instead. Okay. Agents of Hydra. It's a 1/1. When this creature dies, a 2/1 villain. Okay, cool. So it replaces itself with a stronger version. Stark Industries Executive. Okay, that's that one chick, right? That's what's her name? The one that Stark's love interest, isn't it? You can tap 2, create a treasure token. Okay. All right, and we got Take Up the Shield. Again, really cool art right there. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, gains lifelink and indestructible until the end of turn. That's a nice little combat trick. Cruel Alliance. We got Teamwork 2. Exile target creature with a mana value 3 or less if this spell was cast using Teamwork. Instead, exile target creature and you gain 3 life. Okay. Okay. So 3 or less. So if you use Teamwork 2, it doesn't have to be a 3 or less, or does it give you the extra thing? Unliving Legionnaire. Looks like a little bat human being or something. It's a 3/2 flying for 4. You power it up for 7. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Put 2 counters on this creature. Just Cuz says, congratulations, Steve. I know that this game is probably not for a lot of you guys, but I appreciate you hanging out and saying hi. I do. I get it. So let's open up 10 more. Let's see what we're at to 30% of the total collection collected. There's 1,104 cards in this set, guys. That's a lot of cards. It's a big set. The 10 rings. Your maximum hand size is 10. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 10 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I thought I had that one already. Let's see. Revealed. Yeah, we've already seen this one. It's not a first. Okay. Okay, here we go. This card is awesome, especially in limited. Limited would be like draft or sealed. Gain control of up to 2 target creature cards with total mana value of 6 or less for as long as this saga remains on the battlefield. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance till the end of the turn, and then afterwards, target creature you control fights up to one other target creature. So you can have them fight. You can have them you can steal somebody's creatures and then have them fight each other at the end. It's kind of cool. We got Hawkeye. I was always a big kind of a Hawkeye fan. I always liked the Archer archetype, a comic book when I was a younger lad. Hawkeye, Master of Marksmanship, first strike, reach, 2/2 for 2 mana. Pretty good card. Let's see, Trick Arrows. Whenever Hawkeye becomes tapped, you may pay 1 up to 3 times. When you do, choose up to that many. I can net. Target creature can't block this turn. I can explosive. It deals 2 damage to target player. And Boomerang. Discard a card, then draw a card. Wow. That's pretty cool. All right, we've already seen that one. Seen that one. That one. Okay. Oh, that's a first. We got Loki. Here's Steve. Steve, if you're listening, this is you. This is your character. Loki, God of Mischief. Whenever a player or permanent becomes the target of an ability you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. He's a 2/1 God Sorcerer Villain for 2 mana. We got Kang, Temporal Tyrant. Legendary creature, human villain. Whenever Kang attacks, it connives. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay, we got another new one here. Agent Maria Hill. She's a cutie with a little pixie haircut there, huh? A little cutie patootie, huh? Do my Jeff impression. Hey, little girl. Hey, how you doing? Whenever Agent Maria Hill becomes tapped, to pay a teamwork cost, put a +1/+1 counter on her and draw a card. Whenever she becomes tapped, to pay a teamwork cost. Oh, cool. Okay. She's a teamwork. Makes the dream work. Then we got Spider-Woman. We got Spider-Woman, Secret Agent. This one's definitely going to get some Gooner. This is going to get some Gooner attention, this card is. Legendary creature, Spider-Human Spy Hero, Flash. Whenever Spider-Woman enters, tap target creature opponent controls. That creature can't become untapped for as long as you control Spider-Woman. Can't become untapped. Cannot become untapped. Can't become untapped. So even things that would trigger it and make it untapped, it wouldn't be able to untap. That's actually pretty cool. And we have Shuro, Wakanda Inventor. Wakanda Forever. Legendary human, artifact hero. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. For 1 tap, target artifact you control becomes a copy of a second target artifact you control to the end of the turn, except it isn't legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. Cool. I'm sure there'll be a niche for that. Dark Deed is an uncommon. Target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of turn for 2 mana. That's pretty good. Then we have Black Widow, Double Agent. She's a human hero villain, guys. Black Widow decks that's going to be a popular deck. I wonder if there's any kind of special art for this card. A little smoke show there, Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains first strike and menace until the end of turn. So it's got Death Touch, and if this creature attacks, Got people asking how the court went. Just filling people in. All right, I'll send that to. Let's see. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe some of you guys might nerd out on some of this stuff. Oh, JP, you're already here. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna send it to you again, JP. Oh, I think JP's here. You might be having fun watching the drama channels. I'm glad you guys are watching some of those things, man, because I'll tell you, you guys give out some pretty good information. I can't watch all that stuff. I'd go insane watching everyone's content, dude. There's so much hatred and bitterness. So much hatred and bitterness out there. Abomination, Terrifying Titan. This is a 4-mana 4/4 trample power up for 7. Put a +1/+1 counter on Abomination, and he fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. That's pretty cool. This card right here is really good. This card's going to get drafted pretty high, I think. It's Reptile, Dinomorpher, Dynamite. You can for 3 mana you can turn into a Brontosaurus until the end of the turn. It becomes a 3/5, gains Vigilance and Reach. For 6, it becomes a 6/6 and gains Trample. So this thing is very versatile. And then we have Black Panther, Vanguard. This is an uncommon. So this is the Vanguard. Legendary creature, human, warrior, hero. Whenever another non-token hero you control enters, choose one. Create a 1/1 soldier token, or creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of the turn. So that could get out of hand pretty quick there. And we have U.S. Agent John Walker. Interesting. Legendary creature, human, soldier, hero. When U.S. Agent enters, create a colorless equipment artifact token named Sturdy Shield. With equipped creature gets +1/+2, and equip 2 attached. What's up, Jay? Good to see you. I hope you don't mind me sending you this. I don't know if you geek out on some comic stuff like I do, but this is Magic, but it's the Marvel edition. Hello, GS, and I hope all your day is going well. We got some good news if you're just hopping in and you're just tuning in. I'll say it a few more times. Steve's case was dismissed. I'm glad to see that litigation is behind him. Whether or not that'll be the end of it, who knows with certain people. Loki, Loferson, says a legendary creature, god, sorcerer, villain. For 1 white or for 1 colorless, tap it. Whenever you cast your next instant of sorcery with mana value less than or equal to Loki's power this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets. For the copy, you can power them up and put 2 tokens on them. Yep, so it was dismissed. And that's kind of his story to tell. I don't want to steal too much thunder of that. I don't know if he's going to make a video or it's up to him. 4 mana Training Regimen. It's an enchantment. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have trample. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That is a game changer, my friends. So there's a lot of decent enchantment and artifacts in this. So I think drafting some kind of artifact enchantment or removal might be important for limited stuff. What's up, Jay? Jay saying hi to everyone. Let's see, we got Project Deathlock Soldier. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, cool. So he comes back. That's not too bad. And we got a Hydra Troopers, 3/2 for 3 mana. When this creature enters, create a tapped 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. There are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Otherwise, mill 2 cards. Pretty cool. We got Web Up. When this enchantment ends, exile target non permanent opponent controls until this enchantment leaves battle. I thought we already had one of those. Maybe it was a different art card or something. All right, guys, let's open up our next. I got the hiccups so bad right now. I got the hiccups. Hope my beloved feels a little bit better. GGM says happy for the good news. Steven. Okay. So what do we got here? We got Iron Man. We got the Iron Man armor. We already saw that one. That was pretty cool. Oh, we got a new one here. Ooh, nice black and green. Coming of Galactus. When it comes into play, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. And then you got 2 phases of 2 and 3. Each opponent loses 2 life. Excuse me. Phase 4, create Galactus, a legendary 16/16 Black Elder alien creature token with flying, trample, and whenever Galactus attacks, destroy target land. That seems pretty good, huh boys and girls? That seems that's gonna get some play. And we got another Mrs. Marvel, Wondrous. Okay, nothing new here. Nothing new. Okay. We got some new uncommons though. She-Hulk, Jade Defender. So 4/4 for 4, and this one can get powered up and get rid of an artifact or enchantment. I see that being very useful in limited. And we have Claw, Sonic Subjugator. It is a legendary creature, human, rogue villain for 2/2 for 3. Sonic attack. When he enters, target player reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to 1 plus the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Then choose one of them. That player discards that card. Okay, cool. Rick Jones, Destined Sidekick, is a human advisor, legendary creature. For 3 tap, mill 4 cards. You may put a hero or enchantment card from among them into your hand. Interesting. We got a Captain America Living Legend. I love the art on this card, guys. It's pretty freaking epic. Legendary creature, human soldier, vigilance. Whenever creature you control becomes tapped. We already seen this one. Mockingbird, Ace Agent for 4 mana. It has double strike. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, put a +1/+1 counter on Mockingbird. Whiplash, Vengeful Engineer for 1 black mana. He gets a 2/2. Comes into play tapped. Whenever it attacks, if he's equipped, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of equipments attached to him. What? That's disgusting. Claim the Kingdom. Landfall plan. Oh, this is gonna get some use. Hey, Freeman Press, good to see you. Yep, he was all of the case against him. Charges were dismissed. Landfall says whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control and a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, put an indestructible counter on target creature you control. Ooh, a counter. That can get out of hand real quick. Agent 13, another smoke show. Let's see, Sharon Carter. A human spy hero. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, investigate. Ooh, that could get pretty good. Then we got Baron Stroke. Baron Stroke. Hydra Overlord. Human villain, legendary creature. A villain spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. And whenever another villain you control enters, you may have it connive. Do this once each turn. Evil's Thrall. Sorcery. Gain control of target creature until the end of turn. If you control a villain with greater mana value than that creature, gain control of that creature until the end of your next turn instead. Untap that creature, it gains haste. Oh, that could be pretty interesting. We got Misty Knight, hero for hire. Another smoke show. Discard a card, draw a card for each card you've discarded this turn. This is like those, what do they call it? What do they call it? Where the girls dress up, cosplay. Like all these little like Gooner, you got all like these little Gooner like costumes and stuff. But so let's see, we got Baxter Building, add 1. So this is add 4 mana of any combination of colors. Or you can draw a card, activate only if you control a creature with power toughness 4 or greater. Oh, cool. That's going to get some play. That'll definitely get some play. All right, another one. Super Suit. Let's see. Flash. When this enters, attach it to target creature you control and tap that creature. Oh, that's gonna be a good card. That's a nice little combat trick. We got Repulsor Blast for 4 mana, teamwork 2. Repulsor Blast deals 5 damage to target creature. If this spell was cast using teamwork, it also deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. That's pretty cool, man. I had that played against me. Vibranium Energy Daggers is a good card. That's gonna see some. So this is an indestructible dagger that can be equipped and gives it +2/+2. Hydraulic Helper. Defender 2/3. This mana can only be spent to cast non-artifact spells. Okay. Atlantean Cavalry. Vigilance Merfolk. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter. Okay. I had that in my starter deck. And there's a Giant Growth. That's a reprint. Then we have another Atlantean. That's the one we already saw. Then we have a Call Damage Control. This one's actually probably should get kind of drafted pretty high. You can choose up to return those cards from your graveyard to your hand. Target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, target land. I think that card is going to be pretty useful. So, all right, guys, let's open up some more. We have 36.4% of the total collection has been collected now, and we just went to 40.9% with this. So we do have some new cards in here. Oh, look at the art! Look at the art! I bet that's going to be worth money if that was like. So here's the collector's edition. The collector's edition box that I purchased is an investment for the future. I do not plan to open it. I don't plan to open it. I may open it. I haven't decided yet. But there was a kid that opened one pack. Now a pack's like $49, by the way, just so you know. He opened one pack. One card was worth over $90 in it. So you can get real lucky. So I don't know what this particular alternate art would be worth, but Escape into the Wilds, sorcery, exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may play cards exiled this way until the end of your next turn. You may play additional. So this might be a reprint, actually, Escape into the Wild, but it just has like a particular. Okay, Ultron, we've seen that one. All right, Kang the Conqueror. Is this like the Kang card that we had, like in the other set? Legendary creature, human villain, flying, power up. Okay, take an extra turn after this one. During that turn, power up abilities can't be activated. Ooh, okay. There's a new one. Elektra. Again, another smoke show. Elektra, Daughter of the Hand, human ninja, villain. Okay, my ninja. All right, Sneak 3. When it enters, destroy target creature and opponent controls with power 3 or less. Cool. Okay. I do like the ninja decks. We got Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Vigilance Haste. So for 4 mana, it's a 3/4 with the Vigilance Haste. Radar Sense. You may look at the top card of your library anytime when you attack. You may exile the top card of your library. If that card is a hero card, Daredevil gets +2/+1 until the end of the turn. You may play that card this turn. That is pretty. That's going to see some play, my friends. There's Absorb Man. We have a Super Adaptoid. This is a 2 mana costing. Looks like I'm lagging a little bit. 2 mana casting cost artifact, legendary artifact creature, robot villain. Super Adaptoid power is equal to the number of legendary creatures you control. Oh, okay. When Super Adaptoid enters or attacks, choose another target creature. If that creature has haste and Super Adaptoid doesn't, put a haste counter on Super Adaptoid. Do the same thing for flying, first strike, double strike, death struck, death touch, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. Oh my goodness. That could get out of hand, I think, my friends. All right, we have the Astonishing Ant-Man. I'm not really a big fan of the art, though. The art looks a little kind of childish. So we get the Astonishing Ant-Man, human, scientist, hero. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on the Astonishing Ant-Man. All right. I can tap to remove any number of +1/+1 counters from it and create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens. Cool. That could get out of hand too. All right, we got a okay. So we got Arnim Zola, Biofanatic. free. Create a tapped villain creature token with menace. Activate only if there are 2 more creatures. So that can get out of hand. That's going to be a high draft right there, I think. That's going to be a pretty high draft. You got Mr. Fantastic. This is an interesting card too, in the right kind of deck. Reach, whenever 1 or more tokens you control enters, you may draw a card. I think that would go well with that card right there. And we got a Villainous Hideout. Connives, okay. I thought I already had that one. Photon Blast Barrage. So this is another algebraic kind of card here. So 2 red and then X. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it X times. You may choose new targets for the copies. Photon Barrage deals 1 damage to target creature. So you can get rid of quite a few things here. Invisible Woman. All right, this is Sue Storm. Legendary creature, a human hero, lifelink. She's a 2/5 for 5. Whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on 1 or more other heroes you control, you may create a 0/4 colorless wall creature token with Defender. That's kind of cool. And we got Stature Size Shifter. Okay, as a human hero, Stature can't be blocked if her power is 1 or less. All right, power up. Put X +1/+1 counters on Stature. Okay, cool. So she's unblockable when she's small. We got another invisible one. I like the art on that. It's actually very cool art. Another Mr. Fantastic. Iron Fist, Living Weapon. I remember Iron Fist. Whenever you cast, let's see, 3 mana for 2/3. Uncommon. Let's see. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, Iron Fist gains this ability. Deals damage equal to its power to any other target. Wow. Okay. That can get out of control, especially if you have the ability to keep untapping it. Huh. Got another Lightning Strike. Alright. Looks like we've got all the commons. Nope. Okay. Knight of Wundagore. I like this card with Mr. Hyde quite a bit, actually. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, continue. Let's go ahead and open 15. Let's open another 10. All right. Mythic. We got Dr. Doom. We already seen him. There's Tony Stark. We already seen him. Got more mythic rares. We got Alien Invasion. This card's interesting. I can see this one getting really abusive. Alien Invasion, 5 or 4 mana total, 2 of which have to be red, 1 green, and 1 colorless. The beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 red alien creature token with haste, and this token attacks each turn of Fable. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other invasion counter on this enchantment, then put an invasion counter on this enchantment. Now I wonder if that gets cumulative. We got the Winter Soldier. Alright, we got Epic Fight. That's our first one. It's a rare. Choose one or both. Double target creature's power and toughness till end of turn. And target creature you control fights target creature opponent controls. Very good card. Alright, we got Fin Fang Foom. This is a dragon villain for 4 mana, 2 of which have to be red. Flying, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets an artifact or a land, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on. Wow, that thing can get out of hand real quick. Then we got the Shield Helo Carrier. Flying, when this vehicle enters, create 2 1/1 soldier tokens. I think I played that against my wife. Didn't really get to use it all that much. Hercules, Prince of Power. Power up. Okay. Yeah, we can see that. Ant-Man, Colony Commander. This is an uncommon. Legendary creature, human, rogue, hero. Whenever Ant-Man attacks, you may pay 1. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. When you put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, create a insect. Okay, so this having these out is going to just build with all the Ant-Man stuff. We got Iron Lad, Diverging Destinies. Flying Vigilance. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Tap to reveal the top card of your library. If it's an artifact card, draw a card. Okay. We got Quake, Agent of Shield. Seismic Takedown. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, tap target creature or land. Interesting. Okay. We got Falcon's Wing Harness. So this appears to be artifact equipment. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. It gets +1/+1 and has flying and ward 1. That could it doesn't have flash, but that's pretty cool. All right. Oh, got a new one. Why does it keep showing that? Like it's like it's my first. That's weird. All right. Last 5 are regular packs. Okay. So we got Kang the Commander. We already have one. All right. We got nice black and green. The Serpent Society. Human Snake Villain. Death Touch Ward. Get 5 poison counters. Oh wow! So if you target it, you get 5 poison counters. Whenever another creature you control with Death Touch dies, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. Wow. Well, that's kind of worded poorly because I can choose to sacrifice one of yours. You can't do that, but all right. All right, nothing new there. We got, let's see, we got Hulk, Gamma, Goliath. It's got 6/5, reach, trample, power-up abilities of other creatures you control across the room. We saw that already, I thought. Maybe it's a different art. We got Doc Samson, Super Psychiatrist. What are you doing, Shadow? Doc Samson, Super Psychiatrist. Ah. Legendary creature, Gamma Doctor Hero. Oh, hold on, I gotta send this email. I didn't finish sending this email. Hold on. Get rid of that. Let me do this. Go ahead and send this. Editor. Let's go ahead and send it. Okay, we're gonna leave that. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and close that down. Okay, let's see what this does. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, put that many +1 of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent instead. I can tap, add 1 mana where X is power. Oh wow, that card could get out of hand. All right, we got Gorilla. Sacrifice this creature, destroy target non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. Activate only as a sorcery. That's going to get a lot of play. Very versatile. Nice 2/2 bear. Basically, I think you'll see a lot of play in limited on that. All right, opening up 5 of the special packs. Let's see what we got here. I think these are all mythics, or not mythics. Avengers Assemble. There we go. Heroes you control get +2/+2 at the beginning. It's an enchantment. Flash. At the beginning of each end step, if you attacked with a hero this turn, or a hero entered the battlefield under your control this turn, draw a card. That's pretty epic. And it's got flash too. So and we got Thor, God of Thunder. Nice. Okay, we're liking this. All right, so we got 5 mana. We got legendary creature, God, warrior, hero. Flying. When Thor enters, exile target equipment. Instant sorcery card from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. That's a good way to get his hammer back right there. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got Black Widow. Here we go. Super Spy. So here's Black Widow, looking a little more Black Widow-ish. Let's see. We got Menace, Black Whenever a Black Widow deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may put a +1/+1 counter on Black Widow. If you don't, you may cast the exiled non-land card until the end of the turn. The mana type can be played to spend this. Give me my hammer back. Give me my hammer back. Yeah, remember when Thor got all nervous because Rogers was able. He actually made the hammer budge, and Thor noticed it. He's like, "All right, we got Jennifer. We already seen that one. All right, I think that's. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's showing as a first again. Thirst for knowledge. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. All right, take up the shield. I think we already seen that one. Okay. All right, so we got mastery. I think we still got 1 orb, right? Let's see. Yep, 1 orb there. All right, so let's have some fun, guys. Let's go ahead and reset white and green, white and black. Let's go ahead and reset this one here. Red or green. Okay. So we're going to do Marvel Superhero Limited. So there's Sealed. There's Premier Draft. Right? And there's Pick 2. Pick 2 Draft Marvel Superheroes. Or we have... Okay. This one could be really good here. So for 6,000... Oh, I have a 6,000 too. Wait, hold on. Which one am I on here, guys? Let me see something real quick. Okay, I'm on my main account. All right, that makes sense. All right, 1 second. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's set that to default. Set that to default. Claim it. All right, let's go ahead and hold on. Store. All right, let me go. Okay. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. Because I know there's some weird people that like to look at the reflection of my glasses. There's some spies out there that like to do like weird spy stuff. All right, let's go here. Go ahead and open these. So we're at 52.6% of the total set has been collected. All right. All right, so we got Hidden Layer. All right. So Scarlet Witch. Let's see. Legendary creature, mutant, warlock, hero. Instant and sorcery spells you cast with a mana value of 4 or greater cost X less, where X is Scarlet Witch's. Ooh. And then we get another Superhero Civil War. That's actually a really good card. Too evil to stay dead. Teamwork 4. Choose target creature card in your graveyard with mana value 1. Speed, Young Avenger, legendary creature, human, haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay 1. If you do, target creature gains haste. Okay. Jessica Jones, Private Eye. Put a stun counter on Jessica Jones. Exile the top X cards of your library, where X is power. You may play those cards this turn. Okay. We got War Machine. Legacy of Iron. Legendary artifact creature, human hero, flying. So 1/3 at the beginning of your X is War Machine's power. Okay. Blazing Crescendo. Target creature gets exile the top card. Okay, we've seen that. Oh, that must be a different art then. No, because that one's doing it too. It keeps saying first. But we've already seen those. And just Hulk smash. There you go. There you go, JP. Take a screenshot of that. Actually, you know what I should do? I should take a screenshot of it right here. I'm going to print screen. I got you, JP. I'm going to try to remember to remind me to send you that. I'll just get that part out of there with the Hulk smash part and the him smashing. You can that can be one of your new avatars there. Hopefully, I'll remember that I took that for you. All right. I'm going to go take a quick pee break, and I will return Ricky Tikki Tavi, guys. I will be right back. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to do a booster draft right after this. Booster draft upcoming. Alrighty. Get situated. Ugh, there we go. Alright, let's have some fun. Let's do what we came to do. Let's have a good time. Thank you, JP, for sharing that. I do appreciate that. you want to support the show, that's a good place so you could do it. I am not monetized currently with this channel. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Let's go ahead and put this away. Let's go ahead and activate this, and we're back at it. All right, so we're gonna do Marvel Superheroes. Oh, nope, we gotta open these packs here. Nope, we already did. Okay. All right, we're gonna go Marvel Superheroes. You know what? We're gonna do sealed. So what am I gonna pick here, guys? So we could do Villains Matter, or we can do Draw a Second Card. So it seems to be blue-black is about drawing second cards. We can do Power Up, or these. I don't know if you can pick a particular. Power Up would be green, red, and Heroes Matter, which is green, white. Attack Alone is black, white. Artifacts is blue, red. Creatures in Graveyard is black and green, and non-creature spells would be white and red. And +1/+1 counters would be Simic, which is blue, green. I kind of like the Simic. But let's go ahead and use a sealed token. All right. So this is limited. We get what we get. Hopefully we get like 10 rares. It'd be awesome. All right, let's open it. Let's see how many rares we get. All right, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rares. Excuse me. All right, looks like, I mean, we got a lot of blue, black, with maybe a splash of white or something. View simplified. And that's Marvel, but Escape the Wild makes sense. I don't really see that fitting in. But we got Bruce Banner. Oh, well, hold on. Let me speak too soon. Maybe that does fit in. So we got red, and then that would fit in. So red, white, blue, green. So maybe, let's see, Scientist Supreme of AIM. Pay 2 life, copy target artifact, or target activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source. You may choose new targets for that copy. Okay. So, you know, I mean, maybe Leader Super Genius. That's a first. So 1/3. If a creature you control would connive, instead you draw a card, then that creature connives. Okay, so you can always have a card to discard. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control connives. Interesting. And we got the vehicle. That's a good way to protect something. And then we have Reconnaissance Mission. I love the art on this, though. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. That's pretty epic, man. That's pretty epic. Scarlet Witch. Okay. So instants and sorceries. Okay. So we'll go ahead and continue. Let's see what we have total for cards here. Let's go. Can we go bigger? Yeah, we'll go a little bit bigger. We'll take a peek at what we have. Wait, what is it? It can't be all the white cards we have, is it? All right, what we got for creatures? Blue is looking pretty good. Blue's definitely looking pretty good here. I don't know if we have enough merfolk to really justify this, but let me see real quick. Blue is looking very stout. And then do we splash red? That's the question. Did this go away? that Vigilante card is just so good. There's a red black. That's a really good card too. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go here. Let's go with mythics and rares first. Let's see. So we got Hawkeye. That's a fantastic card. Bruce Banner. Car. Genius. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, I'm surprised that this isn't a little higher ranked than that. What's up, GGM? I had to just take a peek at the Spurg's pathetic coping session. This stream is more relaxing. Yes, that is the goal. That is the goal, for us to be less stressed out, because that's what the demons want, my friends. They want you to be freaking out. Instant sorcerers, whether it goes mana value 4 or greater, cost X less, where X is. I mean, I think we're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna go uncommon. I think we'll put that in. I just don't see. I mean, that'll replace itself, but I don't think I have any other merfolk. I don't think I have any other merfolk at all. No. I mean, it kind of replaces itself whenever it attacks. 4 mana for that. It's not horrible. That's actually a really good card. I actually think this is a really decent card. I'm not sure why that's so lowly valued, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Rewrite his. Whenever one or more creatures you control becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card, then put a plan counter on this enchantment. Whenever the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrificing when you do, return up to 2 target instants or sources. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be rolling with that. I kind of like that flying aspect. That gives it a little bit of a. All right, let's see what we have for commons. I don't know if this is going to be a winning deck or not here, guys. I do like Frozen and Ice. Aim Scientist, like this creature enters and connives. So that goes with the conniving aspect of the deck. So that has good synergy. Atlantis Attack seems pretty good. Trickster's Stratagem, the owner of target creature, okay. Or I Am Iron Man, got a couple of those. That's a good little trick. We have a Lightning Strike. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I think we'll put a surveillance room in there. I don't know. I don't know if this is... JP says, are there a bunch of people blocked on subpar? I don't know. I think there are, actually. I do think there are. Here, let me check. I think I basically don't want haters on here at all. So let's see your video. Let's go to settings. Yeah, I don't think I even let. Oh, JP, you're not a. Oh, you are over here. You are a mod. That's right. Yeah, there's a bunch of people. No, not a bunch of people. There's quite a few people that are blocked over here. The usual, the most hateful of the hateful are pretty much blocked over here, I think. Let's see. Rapid rescue. Power Broker is not bad either, though. It's not a bad card. There's a Royal Guard. See, I don't know, man. I'm kind of low-key wondering if I should be going blue-green and forgetting about any of the red stuff here. I don't know, though. Hawkeye's really nice. Hawkeye's real nice. Wait, what did I just put up here? Hulk Smash. Probably should. We got a couple Hulk Smashes in there. Story target none. Creature artifact. Okay, we got 41. What did I take out? I took something out over here. There's a giant growth. Yeah, there's probably... What's up, Freeman? There's probably 20, 25 people. Let's see. I guess we can put that in. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad card to have in there. I am kind of low-key tempted to have this in here. Power Broker would be nice. Because that could get really, really powerful here. Let me put in... that's not a bad card either. Okay. Put in another red. Another green. Or do I really want to be disciplined here? I think I really should be disciplined, shouldn't I? What do we got? Oh, hold on. What do we have for... What do we have for creatures? 16 creatures. I think you can probably go down one of those. Let's go 46. Let's give this a shot, just for shiggles, guys. Why not? We might get some decent, easy wins because it's a new format. Probably should have gone with a 40-card deck just to keep it nice and trim. But we'll see. We'll see how this works. All right, I'm gonna turn off the music, and I'm gonna turn up the sound here. because there might be some cool new music to go along with this. We'll go ahead and keep this. Pretty good start. We have all the colors that we need. Go ahead, gain a life. This is kind of cool. Look at my shield. Oh, I got the oh, nice. Check that out. All right. I'm in. I'm in for a penny. I'm in for a pound. All right. So we do have a Hulk smash. 2 Hulk smashes. Okay. This doesn't have flash, but you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and put it on. So it's a 2/2 flying with Ward 1 and Death Touch. I like it. And next turn I can make it bigger. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a way to get rid of it. Hopefully not. So next turn I'm going to bump it up. It'll be a 4/4 flying Death Touch, Ward 1. Okay. Oh, come on. How dare you? How dare you? How double dog dare you? Alright. What will I get rid of? I think I'm gonna drop this one. Actually, if I connive, it'll get stronger, right? Oh, when it dies, okay. Let's get rid of this one here. Sure. Let's connive with that one, see what happens. Is there a Punisher card? I don't know, Mr. Mimsy. I don't know. I'd have to see. I only have like a little under half the set. I'd have to see what all the different cards are. But that would be cool. That would be cool. That would be really cool, actually. I like the Punisher. That's one of my favorite comics too. All right, so we got, as long as there are 2 more creatures in the graveyard, we're gonna be equipping this here in a second. So perfect. So I'll be able to play my legendary creature. It has haste. And I'll also be able to make this flying as well. Now, conniving is to have a creature connive, draw a card, then discard a card. Discard a non-land card. Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna... Now that's a legendary villain. Okay, shapeshifter. Okay, we're gonna do this. Gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this creature. This creature is gonna connive. Okay, so I get to draw 2 cards. And then I get to drop a card. When it return up to 1 non-land to its owner's hand. Or I think I'll drop this one here. Okay, and then we're going to swing. So I'm swinging for 6. So we're already putting a good tempo, a lot of pressure on our opponent here. Opponent's down to 16. We're at 21. We can teamwork alone just with that. And we can destroy a non-creature artifact and deal damage equal to its power to something else. Each creature you control that you put a +1 has hexproof. Okay. What is he doing? What did he do? He exiled it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you did not. Oh no, you didn't. Alright, that's got double strike or something? No, okay, that one's... Okay, that's nice. Okay. Opponent's putting some pressure on me now. Let's go ahead and do... Um. Turn up to one creature. I'm gonna go do this. Okay. Okay. Kind of want to Hulk smash that one. No, do I care? I don't think I care. I think we'll do this. Swing for 3. So I'm going to be hitting for 5. So I got my opponent on a 3-turn clock. I can tap something down permanently as long as there's Kid Loki. Oh, that sounds cool. Play. All right. No block. Take 2. Let's see. Huh. That's not nothing right there. One more mana. I can. Something big will happen with that. That's for sure. Yikes. I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, I should have mana cycled it probably. I am Iron Man. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Okay. Go ahead and we're gonna attack for 2. Pass turn. All right, we're planning here, guys. We're planning some things here. We gotta be smart. We gotta be smart. All right, let's see what our opponent has. So they do have some removal. Opponent's playing a 3-color deck as well. One more mana. This is going to be huge. Choose 2. Target creature. Target player creates a 6/5 Leviathan token with hexproof. Return 1 or 2 non-land permanents to their owner's hand. So these would be non-land. So that would be a huge swing. So he's going to lose 6 damage there. Oh, it's such a good card. Such a good card right there. Okay. The question is, do I block? I definitely, do I block with the scientist? Well, yeah, I think I block. That'll come back in as a 3/3. That'll be fine. What is my opponent thinking here? Okay. So he's going to go for it. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. Sure. Hey, that hurt. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to do this, and we're going to do teamwork. And that. Target player. Let's see, what does it say? Target player creates a... And then... There and there. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Whew. There we go. Okay, that is a nice momentum shift here, folks. We'll see how that works. It's kind of a pucker factor 10 here right now. It can't go either way. I mean, this is hexproof, so that's pretty huge. So he can't even target that. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Cool. Opponent has no cards in their hand. No cards at all. I can block whatever his biggest creature is, and he'll only be able to do 4 to me. Okay. I can lock that down. So that no longer has any abilities, though. It's just a 3/3. Okay. Okay. That comes back into play as a 3/3. I'm going to give that flying. I'll be swinging for 5, and I'll keep this as a blocker. All right, hell, you know. Okay. Oh, nope. Cancel. I think we do this. Yep, do that. And then we are going to swing and swing. Yep. All right, opponent's at 11. Why is this doing this? Why is this not staying on? There we go. Okay. Go ahead and end turn. All right, what's he gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Let's see, do I have a hero? Yeah, hero. Okay. So vigilance. See if he's got a counter spell. We're going to target this hero. Cast that. And I guess we're going to swing for 8. Actually, I can swing for it. No, he might have some tricks in his hand, though. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Yep. Well, what does he have, though? Oh, that has, what do you call it? Okay. So you can block with it. That is the Spider-Man to the rescue. Okay. He's going to block one of those. Okay, so the question is, I kind of low-key think I got to lock this down, right? Let's just end turn here. All right. And this thing has vigilance, so I can attack with that next turn. Okay. Flying first strike. All right. I'm glad I held on to it. That is such a cool card, too. I love it. Captain America, Wings of Freedom. Flying first strike, ward 1. Whenever it attacks, each other hero you control gets +X/+X, where X is the Captain America's toughness. Very good card. Okay. Target artifact or creature. Okay. He's gonna get a little salty though when I do this, I think. Yep. Auto pay. Okay. And then we're gonna. Okay. Good game. Good game, folks. Good game. All right, we are 1-0 with our sealed. And we got a nice fat 46 card deck too, so that might be a mistake on my part. I don't know. So the question is, do I even need any of the red cards in here, right? So if I were to get rid of... Like if I were to get rid of all the red, right, and just went green, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. But I mean, that's some good removal right there, potentially. And man, I want to use this Hawkeye though so bad. That's a really cool card. All right, let's just keep rolling with it, guys. So there's Kang right there. My opponent is Laron65. All right, let's go. That could be any color. That definitely helps. Sure, we're going to keep this. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to surveil one. Hopefully get a land. Oof. Yeah, we're going to keep that on top. We're going to keep that on top. So next turn, we're going to cast Bruce Banner. Ooh, that could be a problem. So let's see, XX, draw X cards, activate only as a sorcery. Oh, he is pretty dang good. I didn't realize how good this card was. Wow. Okay. So next turn I can tap it and draw one card unless he kills this. Hopefully he does not kill it. How dare you, sir? How dare you kill my Bruce Banner? He done me dirty, folks. He done me dirty. I can land cycle this, and I'm thinking I should have, but I'm gonna land cycle this next turn if I don't get a land. Alright. Got an AIM scientist as well. See if there's any cool stuff that I can... Alright, so I did get a land. So that's not horrible. But I think I'm gonna... Oh, I can't do that. Dang. I think we're gonna bounce and say next. Or we say no attack and turn. Might should have swung for 3. I don't know. I think I'm playing defense here until I get established. Oh my goodness. That is just flipping brutal. Brutal. That's just, ugh. That is no bueno, my friends. That is no bueno. Uh-oh. No attack and turn. Let's see, guys. Let's see if I can pull something out here. Let's see if I can Iron Man this Hulk, Gamma, Goliath, and basically trade. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. He seems a little nervous, though. You guys are super talkative. All right, we got the astonishing Ant-Man. Okay. All right. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hopefully, he doesn't have a counterspell. No counterspell. No counterspell. No counterspell. Oh, it gains flying. Oh shoot. Oh, I should have blocked first. Oh, I boneheaded that up. I punted right there. Oh, I punted so bad. Damn it. I punted so bad. I punted so bad. I should have blocked first, then cast it. Oh, I punted. I'm a little heartbroken right now, I ain't gonna lie. I really screwed up. Yeah, we're gonna get another island here, I think. Oh, I screwed up so bad. So bad. So bad. I forgot about it. Gives it flying. I mean, you dirty dog. Oh, I knew I should have blocked with everything. Yep, I'm punting so bad right now, guys. I'm punting so bad. Whole lot of punting going on here. Damn. Yeah, I definitely deserve to lose this one. Definitely deserve to lose this one. I don't know. He might have had that. He might have had that giant growth in his hand when he attacked that one time. He seems a little less willing to attack this time, and he can only pick one. I'm guessing he's going to. I mean, I gotta block it, right? Right. Okay. Figured he would block that one. Okay. Loki. I think we're gonna do. Oh shit! Can I do teamwork? Oh, I can't even do teamwork. No. All right, let's just do this one. Target player. No attack. Yeah, guys, I might be cooked here. I made so many mistakes. Dang. Totally punted. Wonder if there's anything I can click on. All right. Can I stabilize? That's the big question. I don't know that I'm going to be able to, chat. I do not know that I'm going to. Go ahead and activate. No attack. Pass turn. Slowly starting to stabilize. Maybe. I just need some flyers now. He does have that, and that can block flying. He's just going to swarm me once he does that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my opponent has this one. I'm pretty cooked. This card is really good though. The this card right here, Atlantis Attacks. That's a huge momentum shift in my opinion. Let's see. I am Iron Man. Nothing I can do about that. Say next and turn. Excuse me. Yep, comes the swarm. And it begins all over again. Dude, the Astonishing Ant-Man is just freaking awesome. I wonder if I could have like hit that in a response to it, and if he would have gotten rid of all the counters, and it would have nothing would have happened. Huh. That's an interesting question. Any magic gods out there can answer that? Okay. That's pretty huge. Yeah, I think that's about game here. Yep, I think that'll be a good game. I don't see a way around that. Yep, that's game. Yep. Good beats, opponent. Good beats. I deserve that whoop. I punted a couple times. Gotta slow down just a little bit, make better decisions, I think. Just a little bit. All right. Ooh, here we go. What is this? Cycling? Okay. Hopefully this guy survives. You dirty, dirty dog. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Flying and vigilance. Let me draw a card. Okay. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's an artifact, you can draw a card. Let's go ahead and reveal it. Oh, crap. What am I doing? I can see it. Okay. My bad. Definitely doing that. Definitely going to do this. I think my opponent's going to get a little bit annoyed here. I'm just going to keep bouncing that. I'll go ahead and draw a card. Take action. Okay, it's another one. Maybe my opponent's a little bit worried about tapping out. He might get a counterspell or something. Good. Let's get in his head a little bit. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay, that flies. There we go. My turn. Okay. Okay, that'll definitely come in handy. So I think we're gonna go ahead and attack. That'll let me draw. Sure. I'm okay with this. Nope, I can't draw actually. Go ahead and do this. And turn. You know, I probably should get her on the board and get rid of that thing. I think I'm gonna bounce it one more time. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pass. I think I can bounce that Hulk thing, so let's go ahead and pass turn. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Oh, that's okay. Let's go ahead and bounce that. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill that. And let's go ahead and attack. Whatever the fuck you have. We'll just attack with that. Okay. Take action. Okay. And turn. All right, it's still working. Yeah, like I said, that's a really good card, I think. Okay, we're gonna go. Hey, Mims. I'm gonna go like this. Then we're gonna Hulk smash. Target control. Oh shoot! Now I gotta wait. Okay. Yeah, if I wait, I can get rid of two things. I can destroy a non-creature artifact and okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna swing with both. Take action. Nope. I'm not gonna do this time. I'm gonna wait. Is that's not an instant, is it? Oh, it is an instant. Okay. Enters, you may sacrifice another creature you do, destroy a target. Oof. Ah, that's gonna be painful. What is he gonna take out? All right, yeah, that'll work. Has helped me quite a bit, but I don't know that that was a smart choice on his part. I think. All right, my turn. Yeah, hold on. All right, here we go. That can be done. Power up. That can be done only once. Reduce the cost of that cost of it. Okay. The question is, do I... Yeah, I think I get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that right now. Yep. My turn. I am going to swing and swing. No. Yes. Okay, I'm going to activate it. Submit 0. Oh, shoot. What did I do that for? Yep. Okay. Probably okay. Oh, no! Oh, what did I do that for? Dang it. That's not an artifact. And turn. And turn. Okay, additional cost cast a spell, discard a card, or pay 2, ward, discard. Okay. That's a 5/5. That thing does have... Okay. We're going to go ahead and pay 2. And turn. Nivus have this creature draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get rid of my Iron Lad. Fair enough. Okay. Don't need any more land, my friends. Don't need any more land. Next, let's go ahead and swing. Let's go ahead and swing for 5. Okay. It's got a block. All right, pass turn. Oof, 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 oof. That's huge. That's got vigilance and reach, and it's a 3/5. That was pretty clutch right there, my friends. Pretty clutch. Okay, we'll say this creature is going to connive. I draw a card. Okay, so I draw 2. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, and let's let's go ahead and swing for both. Okay. Let's see what he's going to block. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and exile that. Take 3. That takes 1 to crew. Go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and end turn. We're going to be swinging for... Oh, crap. Okay. Whenever you draw a card, you can control another hero. Human Torch does 1 damage. Okay. Power up. Oh, you can power that up pretty good. He won't be able to power the other one. He'll only be able to make that a 3/5 with reach. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So, let's see. Power up. Reduce the mana cost. Enter this turn. Activate. I wonder how much it reduces. Well, this could be a big momentum shift right here, my friends. This could be a problem. My turn. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and put that over there. And doesn't have haste. Okay, next turn. Okay, oop, there we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. Alright. Go next. No attack. Let's go ahead and cast this. End turn. So we got Bruce Banner is about to get ugly, I think. Okay. I am plenty fine with trading if I'm able to. Yeah, you might want to do a food token. Oh, did a treasure. That's interesting. Very interesting. Does he swing? My turn. Okay. That is a villain, not a hero, so that won't work. As a sorcery. So we're gonna go ahead and draw here, I think, chat. We are gonna go ahead and draw. We got 16. Opponent has 20 cards. Wow, he's got a lot of cards. So we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go ahead and draw. I'm gonna draw, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Auto pay. That should be a pretty huge momentum swing right there. That'll replenish my hand. Uh-oh. Can he prevent me from getting that? Okay, well, we got our cards out of it, so that's good. All right. Next. Let's see. How about this one? Okay, what will I discard? Sure. Okay. Next. Should I swing? Yeah, I think I should. Yep. Okay. I'm okay with this. End turn. Pass. My turn. All right. Opponent is going to be not so happy. Not so happy here in a minute. We're gonna teamwork 4. Teamwork 4. We're gonna do this and this. Target player, and we're gonna remove. Remove those. So we teamworked. All right. Good game. All right, gentlemen, ladies. Hey, what's up, Aaron Quinn? About time justice is served. Yes, Steve was, his case was dismissed. We'll see. We'll see what happens when my case makes it to the court. All right, guys, we got 2 wins. That one loss we had, I totally punted, so I don't know if we would have won that, but I'm pretty happy with so far with my my luck, as it were. I love the art. I love the background on this. Looks pretty badass. A hangry liger. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this. We'll go here. Here. I think we'll pass. I think we're gonna. Oh, dude, that's such a great. I love that card. Great card. Fantastic card. I think we're gonna plane cycle here, or land cycle. So we're gonna get a red. There we go. All right. I think we go here. Pass turn. So this one is expected to target player. Target creature can't block this turn, and boomerang. We're gonna no block. See what happens here. Okay. Yikes. Okay. We're gonna say go ahead and bounce that. Go ahead and swing. We're going to auto pay, and we're going to do target creature can't block this turn. See what happens. Okay, Yoda Tax, what's up? We're getting our nerd on with some Marvel superheroes pre-release, or not pre-release, but well, you know, the deal, the thing. So that's considered a hero. That's considered a hero. So that'd be 2 counters. I would say no block. Okay. We're gonna go here. That target. Okay, and then we're gonna swing. We're gonna swing. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get it on. Let's do it. Let's keep the pressure on here. It's good to decompress. Yes, I agree. We're absolutely decompressing. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Let's see. So here's the question. Here is the question. Do I do this? Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do target creature I control. Let's go ahead and swing a swing. Nope. Let's just go ahead and swing with this one. Sure. Okay. Okay. I probably should have bounced, but we'll see. I really need to kill that thing. I have to block. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he didn't realize it. Oh, he didn't realize it. He rage quit. All right, he punted and then rage quit. Good, we'll take it. We'll take the win. We'll take the rage quit. All right, guys. We're 3 wins, 1 loss. Got more game playing to go. We shall take it. Yes, yes, yes. All right. 1 of each color. Yep, I think we shall keep this one. Let's go ahead here. Just get another green. All right. Nice. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Yes. Oh, it's indestructible. Oops. Oh, no. I punted again, my friends. I punted again. I punted again. Yes. I so punted. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Okay, I think we're gonna do this. Good swing. Last turn. Keep the pressure up. Okay. That's not nothing. Mr. Moose says, such a disappointment. Tav would never have done that. Just saying. Would have never punted. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay. Let's see. Equipped creatures as 8 and has vigilance. Whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target defending creature. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. Pass. No reason not to attack. Okay. All right, that hurts. Not gonna lie. That don't feel so good. All right, say no attack. Keeps touching all my cards. Hey, we got 10 people in the chat. What's up? Hit that like button on the way in. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you can chat, say something. Say hello. Don't be shy. I don't bite. If you're a Magic player, tell me what you think of the new set. What are your thoughts? Inquiring minds want to know. If you're hidden, it's probably because you need to get flushed. Exile it? Okay. Well, that hurts. Ouch. Okay. This is not looking so great for me, guys. Let's go ahead and swing. The good news is this does fly, so what I can do is I can cast this into play. Okay. Not looking good. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, man. I think I could have killed it. Again, I punted. I punted again, guys. I punted again. I could have killed that Widow. Son of a biscuit. My bad. I gotta start paying attention, man. Yep. Yep. That's gonna be an L. Gonna be an L. We'll get the draw card. I don't know. I get a feeling he's got some kind of a trick. Yep. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. Go ahead and swing with both. He seems a little worried. Okay. Okay, that was probably silly on my part. Oh well. Let's see. Is there a chance? Do I have a chance? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I got this at all. Don't think I have this. I do not think I have this. That should be game. I mean, I can attack, but he has enough to give it reach and block. I mean, he had the perfect. Yeah, the perfect. Ugh. Well, here comes one of the haters trying to ruin our what do you call it? Trying to ruin our chill stream. They can't get enough, folks. They can't get enough. Let me see. Yeah. Well, F me running. We say good game. We just concede. Get on to the next one. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Got an achievement. Spectacular. What was the achievement? Spectacular. Oh, hold on. Flame. Spectacular. Avengers Assemble. Okay. Play 5 games. We claim it. Cool. So we get Black Widow Natasha, full play set. Spider-Man Hometown Hero. Spider-Man enters target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. And Ant-Man Scott Lang. Put a +1/+1 counter on Ant-Man. And Winter Soldier enters tapped. Bucky Barnes. Cool. So what do we get here? Play 15 games, play 50 games. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Cast 10 or more hero spells over any number of games. Why? 10. Cast 10 or more. Well, I've already done heroes, haven't I? Earth's Mightiest Hero 2. Oh, you got to do like 10 heroes in one game. Wait, over any number of games. Well, why isn't that counting? Claws of the Bast. Claws of Bast. Gain 1 or more life 50 times over any number of games. Cast 100 green spells. Okay. All right, so I guess we're just gonna. This is cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we got another. Ooh, we got 3. Okay, so we can get this. And okay, claim. That Black Widow looks pretty cool. I'm probably gonna get that, but here we go. Daredevil looks cool too. Maybe we'll get Squirrel Girl. That'll be our first. Okay, packs. So we got 1 superhero pack. We'll hang on to that for now. All right. All right. Here we go. We got 3 wins, so we haven't quite broken even. I mean, technically, we're playing for free on this one, so. Let's go ahead and keep this. Get this out there. Power up. Activate his power up ability only once. Reduce cost. So it's cost. Let's go here. Go ahead and swing. And turn. Okay. I'll get rid of that. I do have some enchantments. I don't want that to kill. Let's go ahead and swing. And turn. Well, that's not very nice. Okay, let's do this. Surveillance. I think we'll get rid of that. I think we'll swing. Draw a card. Kill that. Save that. Okay. It's a villain, not a hero. Beginning your combat on creatures you control where machine's power. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Sure, you know what? Let's risk it. Let's risk it for the biscuit. See if this person's gonna block it. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that trade. Take that trade for sure. Yep. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. If we're gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, I was okay. That's a card. That is a card, chat. That is a hero. Let's go here. Go here. That's a 5/5. It's got prowess. It's got a land and what else in hand? Really don't want that enchantment to get rid of that enchantment. That would suck for me. But what does he have? Does he have the ability? I think we're going to do the Wakanda Royal Guard. I think we definitely got to get that going. Okay. Ouch. Oh, this is going to suck. Well, that is definitely a thing. Yep. Okay. Well, that's a hero, so comes a 5/5. Okay. It's got no cards in hand, chat. That doesn't. Does that have haste? No. Okay. But it has a power up. Yikes. 14 to 20. Damn. Ouch. Okay. All right. All right. I think we'll do this. We'll pay the 2. Next turn, we can put flying on that. We are not doing well. This guy's got just nothing but value. Awesome. Awesome. Good beats, opponent. Ooh. Okay. Huh. Let's go ahead and do this. And what does it say? Whenever another non-land permanent you control is returned to its owner's hand, put a +1/+1 on this. Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and attack. Okay, let's draw a card. Gonna take action. Okay. Go ahead and drop that back into his hand. Gives us a blocker. All right. Yes. I think we block. Okay. Oh, don't have enough. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can I survive, my friends? Can I survive? Let's say no attack, and we end turn. Can I survive? Because I can bounce 2 creatures. Can I do it? Okay, so here, if I block that, oh, that'll be huge. That'll be huge. Okay, I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. I think we block the 7. We block the 4/4 flying. Okay, so he's going to do that. I think we just Hulk smash this. Target creature control deals damage to its power to target creature and opponent control. So we're going to go there to there. Okay. That's gone. Okay. This is going to be huge, guys. This is going to be huge. Trust me, this is going to be freaking amazing. That and that. So we're going to target player. And then return and return. And tap that. Okay. And sure. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that land. And we'll swing for 1. Take action. Guys, we might pull this out. We might pull this out. We might do it. We might win. Oh, this is gonna be epic. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, so to speak. Interesting, interesting, interesting choice. Let's see. Interesting. Was shall I do? I think I'm going to... Let's go ahead and look at the top card of our library, see what it is. Okay, good. Okay. Let's do that. Let's sure, let's drop that. Okay. We're gonna attack and attack. Let's force a block here. Okay, perfect. We get to draw a card. Okay, perfect. Play this. Let's go ahead and cast this. So next turn he's just screwed. He's cooked. I think, right? Unless he has some kind of a board wipe. There we go. We got it, baby. All right. Cheers to us. Cheers to us. All right. I am pretty happy about that win. All right. So we're in the money right now. With 4 wins, we're beyond break even. So if we can get another win, we're going to be even better off. So yeah, we're definitely in the money because we got 3 packs and 1,400 gems, and I think it costs like 2,000. Shadow's been fed. Awesome. Thank you, baby. All right. Oh, what? How are there 7 chickens out? Wait, what? Oh, I can't. I'm stuck in a game now. All right. Yeesh. I'm going to mulligan this one. Yep. Keep this one. We'll go ahead and keep. And we're going to put that on the bottom. Gain a life. Next turn we can cast Bruce. Let's see. Sure, we'll keep that up there. We're going to cast Bruce. So that's extra mana. I don't know if I want him to ramp up, though. I don't think I want him to have ramp. So let's go ahead and swing for one. Okay. Yikes. Alright. Well, that hurts. Okay. So let's see. Sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. Builds I do 2 damage to any target. Okay. We need to get rid of that, I think. Okay. So the question is, do I get rid of this? Or do I get rid of that? I think I get rid of that. That card's really good. Does he have a way to save it? Oh, are you kidding me? That was a nice play. Very nice play. Oh, man. I could have put that on there, too. Son of a... Son of a... Oh, what was I doing? Oh, you know, he would have attacked it anyway. Good deck. This guy's got a great deck, guys. So we're happy. We're happy that we got what we got there. Right, draw a card. Draw a card and get rid of that. I'm pretty happy. We get the 4 wins to do it. I got to go check my chickens anyway, real quick. So it's okay that we're. Oh my god! I was gonna say, oh my goodness, did he just play that damn dinosaur? The thing's massive. No block. What are you gonna do, eh? Forget about it. I think we do here. See what our opponent has in his hand. Okay. Okay. End turn. Alright. Draw, draw. I think we'll get rid of this. No attack. End turn. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. You got Thor. Thor Odinson. Nice. Very nice. Flying Vigilance Power. Yeah, that's a good card. That's a great card. Oh, wait, he can he power it? No, he can't. Okay, I don't think he can. I don't think I have a chance on this one. I think I'm kind of cooked here. But hey, 2 for 1. Uh-oh. What can he sacrifice? Can he sacrifice anything? Oh, he can discard a card. Do an additional 2. Fair enough. Yeah, didn't even think of that. This is such a good card, too. This Leader Super Genius. Very good card. Such a good card. Let's go here. Yep. Nope. Let's get rid of that one. Play that one. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Need 5 minutes to make this phone call. Oh, that's the alien. That thing's awesome. K2. Go ahead and attack. Gotta swing, baby. Gotta swing. Alright guys, after this game is over, I'm going to have to hop out either way here because I do have to go. I got an important phone call coming my way here. Let's go here. Get rid of that. Go ahead and do this. And I think we go here. Go ahead and swing for 6. Sure, let's just get aggressive here. Let's just get aggressive. Let's make my opponent have to make some choices here. Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. End turn. So you're saying we have a chance, boys. So you're saying we have a chance. Okay. Redamage, I'll take it. He should attack with a 2/3 too as well, I would say. He's got 1 card in hand. It's gonna put me at 4. Okay. Let's see. That is a villain, not a hero. But this is a hero. So I think we're gonna do this. I think we'll do that. And then I think we're going to go swing, swing. Yep. Okay. He's got a block. Awesome. He's at 4. So there is a chance, guys. You're saying there's a chance. So you're saying I have a chance. So you're saying I have a chance. Because he's got to be able to block something flying next turn. Otherwise, he is kind of screwed. So I can block that with that. I can chump block that. He does 2 damage to me. And he... Okay. I think we do this. We do that. I don't know what he's got in his hand here, chat, so do not know what he has in his hand. But at least I'll have another attacker if he bounces that or he's able to get rid of that. He's plotting something here. All right. Well, I mean, we're still in it, guys. We're still in it. I'll be right back, guys, though. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to be muted, though. My microphone's going to be muted, but I am going to be expecting a phone call here in a second. And I got to check on my chickens real quick. I will be right back.